Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
How did you meet your partners? How did you guys get this thing formed? And what was it like to take something IPO in a year?
Yeah, so it was a different era. Obviously, it was the early 90s or the late 90s. And the whole concept of internet and internet businesses getting off the ground was there was tons of money chasing everything under the sun. I went to UCLA, graduated in 1996 with the guy I started with. He was my roommate after college. We saw a bunch of companies getting off the ground and getting funding very quickly. One of them being a company called theglobe.com, which if you go back and look in 1998, it was the best performing IPO there was. Opened at like 10 and closed that day at like 34. And essentially it was a entertainment content company online that was a little gaming oriented around games, but it was two young guys in their 20s that were based on the East Coast. And I remember literally seeing those, reading about it and saying, what? These guys are launching this internet content company and they're in New York, we're here in LA, like we can make that work. We can get some traction behind that. So initially we sort of self-funded and then went out on the road to raise money behind this idea of an LA-based entertainment internet company. It took about 10 months to raise the initial funding, and it was very typical of the fundraising process where there were no's from probably 100 different groups, and those no's lasted maybe like 8 or 10 months. And almost to the point where we questioned many times the actual direction we were going. Initially, we were going more after angel financing and the Southern California group of angels and individuals, calling on individuals. That didn't have a lot of traction, so we switched more to venture capital. We just weren't developed enough business, or certainly didn't have the background, so that didn't really work either. Long story short, a group in New York called Gerard Clara Madison is a small boutique investment bank, and the head and the founder of that investment bank is named Manny Gerard. And when he saw our business plan and kind of liked the fact that we were these young guys that weren't really going about it the traditional way and just wanted to give it a shot and try and make it work, he said, you know what guys, I'm in, I'll support that, I'll put in $250,000 of my own money. Gerard Clara Madison, the bank then, said, well, if Manny's gonna do it, then we'll put in $250,000. And from that moment, everything else just fell in line. He has a lot of personal credibility, so consequently we were able to then go back to the other people we've been talking about, and we raised $7.2 million over the next 45 days.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.